the ceramic kiln, the stained glass, woodblock printing, the paint palette, the canvas, the camera, the printing press, the paint tube, the typewriter, Photoshop, and now AI. There are many inventions that have come along and changed the way that we make art. Most not in our lifetime. However, as you've probably noticed, this one is pretty big. I mean, as big as the internet big. In the post-pandemic world, we've had many inventions and advancements in technology, but not one that's affected art and will affect art from here on out in the way that this one has. And I'm not talking about NFTs. Although they were a game changer and a whole new way to sell art. But Dall E is a whole new way to make that art that I never thought I'd ever see. Now the question is, what is the effect that this is going to have on the future of art making? Now, as far as I'm concerned, there's two ways this could go. Well, in fact, there's going to be two ways that it will go. I'm sure at this point, I don't have to explain to you what Dall E 2 is, but if you didn't already know, Dall E 2 is an AI that creates never before seen images out of nothing but text or variants of pre-existing images. Just that explanation alone will tell you the implications that this could have on the future of the world itself. Not just art. The way I see it, Dall E could make or break the art world. However, that's completely up to the individual. One path we could take is the same path that has taken every other robot we have around us. Like the ones we put in our shopping centres, our grocery stores, our factories, our homes. I mean, we could run through the streets in panic and protest for our jobs, or just decide to give up on creating art altogether. The second school of thought, I think, is the one I'd prefer to take. And that's the integration of this creation. Now, don't get me wrong. This terrifies me just as much as it terrifies you. But I don't want to live in fear. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Jordan T. Mystic here. I am an artist from Sydney, Australia, with a capital A mural artist, a painter, an illustrator, a father, a lover, a carer, and my mission is to create more creators. That's right. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing, as you saw in the intro, my first ever artist react video. If you're new here, this is something we haven't done before, so it's new to everybody. If you don't already know, which I'm sure you do by now, Dall E 2 is an AI that creates original imagery from text. It doesn't go and take anything from anywhere else on the internet. It's not going through stock images. It's creating it 100% genuine product. This thing has blown me away, and I'm excited to run through some of my art and some of the prompts that I use to create my art through Dall E 2. So I've got a couple of my sketchbooks here, and I'm gonna go through these sketchbooks and I'm gonna find some images that I really like and use those prompts to see what Dall E will do with them, and then obviously react. That's what a react video is. I've been waiting to do something like this for a while, since I first started seriously doing this channel, and I couldn't think of what to do. And then I saw John O'Dry do a video like this. I haven't actually watched his video yet. I just saw the title and was like, let me do my version of that. That sounds really fun. Go and watch John O'Dry. Before we go into the sketchbooks, I want to run a few of my actual pieces of art through this. This image here of the sailor is inspired by a Sailor Jerry's piece. I'm gonna have a think about how I'm going to approach the wording for this, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna describe the whole thing. Tattoo style. Sailor, symmetrical with eye in mouth, 4 octopus tentacles behind, anchor held by tentacles and rope, symmetrical illustration, Sailor Jerry's color palette. All right, and let's go. So it takes a moment, but let's see how we go. It's like less than 30 seconds though for this thing to create. It used to be 6 images, but now it's 4. Whoa. These are cool. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's still got the symmetrical elements. Look at that. Wow, that is amazing. Some of the rules are that it's not supposed to do faces, so it sort of janks up the faces. Wow, I'm impressed with what it did with that, considering it only does a square, so I didn't expect it to do that long sort of skateboard style. Yeah, wow. Okay, so maybe we need to be more specific about it. I'm really fascinated with what it's done there. Let's upload the original image and see what variants we get. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, that is fascinating what it's done with these. Wow, look at that. It's very, very abstract. The level of creativity on that is just phenomenal. Wow, holy. Oh, it's taken that painterly sort of concept and look at that. It's not quite sure what the skull is in the middle or the tentacles, but these guys kind of look like they got wings or something. Fascinating. I wouldn't have seen that coming. That's super dope. All right, I'm intrigued to see what's next. Let's go on to the next one. I want to keep playing with this. This is fascinating. So how about next we run my skateboard, this one on the wall behind me. See that one there? Take an image of that and we'll run it through. I've got ADHD, so me communicating this in words is very difficult. This is why I was fascinated by this, because the way that we all communicate is going to be different. So what is it? It's a blue skateboard with purple tentacles 2/3 of the way. So let's go purple and orange tentacles, golden outline, painted. So blue, let's go blue painted skateboard. Painted, this is why I don't script any of these videos, because I have to constantly move my text around. So blue painted skateboard, purple and orange tentacles, golden outline, white splatter on blue of skateboard. This is gonna be fascinating. Whoa, that is nothing like what I thought it would be, but still fascinating. Probably a user error because I was the one that used those words, but it's really interesting that it even it's got photography of it, you know, like this one's like painted. This is an illustration, but the other ones look like actual painted skateboards. Yeah, wow. Fascinating. Look at that. That's so cool. Wow. Okay, let's go back and I want to put the actual image through. I wonder what a mural would look like. Whoa. Holy Nikes. Wow. Hold on a second. Okay. So this one's not quite sure what it's doing. This one looks like a snake. This one's created so in the background of the original one, there was rocks. Whoa. And this one sort of created somewhere in between, like a pebble creek. Again, it's not quite sure what the tentacles are, but it's fascinating what it's done with the color scheme. Wow. This thing's, wow. See, I mean, it's not quite doing the tentacle thing, but it's sort of doing like this abstract version of it. And it's abstracting the rocks in the background as well. It's turned it into an actual painting, like even the background of it into a painting, but it knows that it's a skateboard because see, it's got the shape of it. So that is wild. Absolutely wild. And look at this one. This one again, they're all very abstract and they're sort of following a similar shape. Change the background to orange instead of blue. Put the purple in there, but it's made like that to me looks like timber, like a decking of some sort behind it. That is fascinating. Its interpretation of it. And these are all original things. It's not going through the internet and finding stock images or anything like that. I have one more piece that I want to try. But maybe it's not quite that good at illustration just yet, but we'll keep it going. This ended up on that jacket behind me. You can see it in the corner here. Symmetrical barn owl illustration. Colourful, surrounded by leaves, Incan style, and feathers and gold. As you can see, very simple explanation I'm doing here. You can do massive paragraphs with this and it will still generate something, but I'm just trying to keep it simple and see what happens. Whoa, holy cow, that's cool. What it's interpreting is just these fascinating ideas. This first one here is the black I would have never have thought. When I say colourful, I wouldn't have thought of putting black on it. Yeah, this second one as well. This one's beautiful. I really like it. It didn't do the head like the original design, but I really love this one. This is really cool. Oh wow, that's cool. See, this one's probably more illustrative. It looks like a sketch that's been sort of, I don't know, painted over on Procreate or something like that. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, and this one's, it's duplicated it. So it said symmetrical, but it split it in half again and put it on the side. Dude, that's fascinating, the way that it's interpreting all of it. Blown away. And finally, what we'll do is we'll run the illustration through Variant Simulator. In all honesty, I have actually run this one through it before, but with the blue background. So I'm really fascinated to see what it comes up with this time around, essentially. Whoa! Oh, yeah. This is like fully rendered. Look at that. This one I love. I almost want to use this one. That might be the thumbnail. Holy crap. That's stunning, man. That is that is a gorgeous piece of art, that. And that's never existed before. That's a variant. I love this one too. I love that it's symmetrical, but it's also sort of like got jewelry and stuff on it. It gets the concept of the owl, but looks like it's made of clay or something like that. It's very abstract, this version of it. Still got that jewelry feel to it. I'm not as big on this one. I'm not quite sure what it's interpreted there. The symmetrical shapes are still there. Like, that's the cool thing about it. And this one, oh wow. Okay, hold on. Wow, this one's really fascinating. Again, not quite the owl, but it looks like it's got like fangs or something coming off it. And in the spirit of transparency, let's see if I can find the original variant from the blue one that should be in my history here somewhere. This is the other variants it made. It must be running at a different capacity now, because these variants here, exponentially different. Wow. Again, it's sort of that illustrative style, looks like a sketch. And then we got this one, again, takes the sketch, but it's still sticking with like the black outline, which is fascinating. I think maybe because I've used the black outline on the original variants, and this was before it was only 4 at a time. This one was like 6 at a time. But I think the black outline gave it more of a concept to work with, as you can see. This one's just fascinating. All right, that's just so cool. I think my overall reaction is, wow. What's going on here? This one's very the goddess of love. I'm doing this painting right now, and I'm gonna flip through the sketchbook now real quick. I'm gonna do some line art stuff that's in here. I'm gonna put this one up on there. Should I do the koi fish? Whoa, wow, whoa, wow, wow, yeah, wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that's it. That's it for the video. That was a really fun Reacts video. If you'd like to purchase any of the artwork that you've seen in today's video, please go to jordantmystic.com. Right up there, I've got that tentacle skateboard, the sailor skateboards. You can have some prints of all the pieces that I've put up today. Just go to my channel. If you liked any of this, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps get my beautiful bearded face out in front of more people like you who enjoy the artwork that we do and the conversations about art. If you'd like to support the channel any further, please go to patreon.com/JordanTMystic. We have long process videos, and we'll have the longer version of this video up there very soon. Really good access to any of my workshops and online courses and merch drops as well. We've got a bunch of merch going on over there very soon. So go to patreon.com/JordanTMystic to become a patron today. If you'd like to join my newsletter, I have a weekly newsletter that I send out every single week with updates on everything that I do. A little bit of assistance for those of you out there who have ADHD, because I have ADHD, and what we do here is we create more creators and we make up today to change tomorrow. So that's it for the plugs. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Dall E too and the team over at Dall E too. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure if this is going to be a longer video or not, or if it's going to be too, I don't know. We'll see how we go. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Jordan T. Mystic. Thank you to everybody new who's watched this video. I really appreciate it. I love you, and I love everybody that comes back every single week. Bye! It has been a long time since I've done this, so this is going to take a while. Dall E 2 video, sing one, take one. What is up, everybody? Jordan T. Let me try that again. That was terrible. What's up, everybody? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jordan. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Jordan T. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Jordan T. Mystic. What is up, everybody? Jordan T. Today, we're doing an Artist Reacts video. And today, as you saw in the intro, let me turn that. And today, as you saw in the intro, we're doing an Artist Reacts video. What am I doing with my hands? If you don't already know, I am an artist with a capital A. As you know, I am an artist with a capital A, a father, a lover, a carer, kind man. If you don't already know, I am an artist with a capital A. An artist with a capital A and a father and a friend to all. Oh, so many choices, so many choices.